Good, y'all. It's one and only King Cal 516 live in the mix, and this is the Swiss Flames podcast. Be sure to check out the website www.swissflames.com. Hit us up on Twitter at Swiss Flames, and definitely check out the Facebook and YouTube page at Swiss Flames Podcast. I want to thank you in advance for hitting the like and subscribe and the notification tab to stay up to date with all things Swiss Flames Podcast. So Demarcus Boogie Cousins has signed a 10-day contract with the Denver Nuggets. So we knew earlier this week, midweek, Boogie Cousins was let go by the Milwaukee Bucks. It was a surprise to a lot of people, including myself, that the Milwaukee Bucks let him go. He started off with a slow start, but started revving up and started being, what I thought was a very, very productive role player for the Bucks, but they've decided to let him go. Now the Denver Nuggets have picked him up on a 10-day contract, so there's no guarantee there. We know in the world of COVID, in the world of injuries, there's a lot of teams that just need some warm bodies. And so we have no idea what Denver long-term plans with Boogie might be. This might be just a situation where they just sign him to a 10-day contract just to get some bodies available. And so they may not have any long-term plans with Boogie, or they might have some plans if he does great that they will keep him long-term. Neither here nor there. You just kind of feel for Boogie Cousins. It just seems like he can't find a spot where he can stick to, a spot where he can just call home, and a spot where he can just, keep on providing his skill set that he does, keep on producing, and maybe get, even if it's not a big, the days of Boogie Cousins potentially getting max deal are over, but, even if he can get like a multi-year deal, even if it's for like a mid-level exception or something, you know what I mean? It just seems like his luck hasn't been on his side the last few years, just in general. But I still feel like Boogie Cousins has a lot of juice left. I still think he can be productive on a veteran squad. I still think he has toughness. I still think he adds definitely a post-up game, physicality, rebounding. You know what I mean? At times, he could be a floor spacer. He's not the greatest three-point shooter in the world, but at times, he can, hit that shot from the outside. You know what I mean? It's just kind of sad to see how the bad end of the stick it feels like Boogie Cousins has gotten. So I wish him nothing but the best with this Denver opportunity. Like I said, hopefully he just goes in there. It's only a 10-day contract, goes in there, proves himself once again. And if Denver doesn't keep him, hopefully that'll be good enough for another team to sit there and say, hey, yeah, Boogie, we want you for the rest of the season. You know what I mean? So we'll see how that all plays out. But once again, the Denver Nuggets signed Demarcus Boogie Cousins to a 10-day contract. So we'll see how that all goes. With that said, it's your boy King Cal 516 signing off. This has been the Swiss Flame Podcast, y'all.